This is Eiza Movie Reviews. My name is Untamed, and today I'm going to review the latest DreamWorks animated film, Spirit Untamed. This movie is basically a reboot, not a sequel, to 2002's Spirit movie that came out, and this movie stars Isabela, Merced, Jake Gyllenhaal, Mckenna, Marsai, Eiza, González, Walton, Goggins, and Julianne. Basically, this movie is about a girl named Lucky. She basically moves into a countryside for the summer to visit her father, voiced by Jake Gyllenhaal, until she befriends a wild Mustang known as Spirit, and she goes on an adventure with her new friends to bring Spirit back home to his family. The first Spirit movie, I find it, in my opinion, the most underrated DreamWorks movie. I loved that movie as a kid. It's a really good story. It has great animation and even some of the best scores that I've seen from a DreamWorks movie. If you watch the first Spirit now, I would say the soundtrack really holds up. I love the soundtrack of that movie. So when it comes to this new Spirit movie, I was honestly thinking this movie's just going to be a generic film for kids. Like, this movie was actually based on a TV show that came out in DreamWorks, so this is basically the movie version of the show that came out on Nickelodeon, I would say, or Cartoon Network. I don't know when this show came out, but I know this movie is based on the show. So, how did I watch this movie? Why would I even care about watching this movie? When I was actually watching Hitman Wife's Bodyguard, so yes, this took place after Hitman Wife's Bodyguard, I got a free movie ticket. So I'm just like, you know what, let's check out Spirit Untamed. I just want a light-hearted, fun, family adventure film. And I would say this, kids will enjoy this film, especially little girls. I think little girls will have fun with Spirit Untamed, especially it's one of those movies that the parents can just bring their kids into if they're bored. You know, if the kids are bored, I think kids will have a good time, and it's a good, like, nap time for parents, I would say. But for me, exactly, this movie is not for me. I would say Spirit Untamed, as an anime film, was pretty much forgettable. The voice acting in this film was honestly okay. I think Isabela Merced did a really good job as the main protagonist, as Lucky. Her character was, like, fine, even though it's something that I've seen many times before. You know, this rich girl that's basically a fish out of the water story, basically. Her into this, like, countryside world. Jake Gyllenhaal is probably the weirdest voice actor to be in a movie like this. I never see Jake Gyllenhaal as a voice actor. And, you know, as Jake Gyllenhaal, you can recognize his voice throughout the majority of the film. But I think the thing that actually was kind of okay about this film is the chemistry between Lucky and Spirit. You know, Spirit as a horse, it's cute. But it's something that I'm like, we've seen movies like this before, and that's basically Spirit Untamed. It's nothing different. It's basically the exact same story that we've seen many times before. You know, a person befriends an animal and tries to get this animal home. That's why I see this movie. It's just a cliched movie that we've seen many times before. The animation was fine, even though it does look a bit cheap, but it's not bad. It's just a movie that I feel like, okay, we've seen many times before. We get a villain voiced by Walton Goggins is trying to catch the horse, and, you know, Isabela Merced's character Lucky with her friends try to bring Spirit back home, and the dad, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, is like, where's my daughter? It's basically the exact same tropes that you've seen in most DreamWorks films. So, it's not a long review because it's basically a film that knows exactly what it is. It's for kids. But in my opinion, Spirit Untamed isn't for me. It could have been so much better. I wish this movie could at least appeal for adults. But, you know, this is just a normal kids movie that if kids are bored, you know, the parents are bored and they just want to keep the kids occupied while they're resting, I think Spirit Untamed will kind of do that for them. I'm going to give Spirit Untamed a C-. So guys, that is my little review for Spirit Untamed. Let me know what you think of this movie in the comments below. Do you like the movie, hate the movie, or you thought it's okay? Just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys follow me on social media links down below. Facebook, Stardust, Instagram, Twitter, and Letterboxd. Keep contact with me, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel notified for my latest movie reviews. And have a nice day.